Hello, my gorgeous friends. This is Jaffa Console. Today I wanted to show you a little bit of what I was doing previously, and I promise that every day I will be coming up with a video, at least showing my little progress. Apparently, right now I'm learning tailwind CSS. I'm learning tailwind CSS, and I wanted to run away from writing the pure CSS code. So I wanted a framework that will help me navigate through or come up with something which is productive and clean as a professional. And which, when I look at Tailwind CSS, this is like a framework. What I've seen, it has the real CSS which I've been writing previously. And when I look at these classes, they are pre-generated classes. So this is like when I come to my HTML, uh, when you come to my HTML and I try to show you, this is like when Intel when writing like the CSS we know of, the CSS here is kind of different. It is already predefined CSS already, so we call upon the CSS, but this is attached behind to the real CSS we have been using. So when you look at this is mean height screen. So mean height screen, mean age screen is the same as mean height the other side, but it has a class of mean height which we are calling behind, meaning it is already there written, but this is the style which we are applying at the moment. So there is an extension I added that is helping me to see the different the different classes that I can call from Tailwind that will directly show me or call to me the real CSS I could write behind the scene if I was still writing CSS. So I have this, there is a background color, because I'm used of writing the one of the above background color. Then there is also dark mode. I like Tailwind because of its dark mode property, and writing its CSS is easier because when a device is in dark mode, it automatically moves to that default setting of that system, or if it is in white mode, it automatically changes. So when you look at this is kind of good CSS to write, and I'm gaining more experience in it. So sooner, I want to come up with a project. So this is what I was writing, following a video tutorial so that I can understand somehow, somewhere. This is what I was writing apparently. And when I look at this one here, it runs hand in hand with this tailwind.config file. So this tailwind.config file, uh, when you look at it all in all, we have the context, we have the theme, and we have the plugins. So far, I'm going to make more research about the plugins. But under the context, this is where our output is going to be uh, displayed, or where our information is going to be written, because this in this uh, project of mine, I have the HTML and I have the JS apparently. So in this we have the HT we have sorry we have the theme. Under the theme we have the extended. So inside the extended, it's where we can write our custom CSS properties that we can use to add more value, to override what is there, or write something which is new in our CSS, our Tailwind. So this is how it looks like. So in the way that also we're coming up with the keyframes, keyframes, the keyframes here are not hard. I looked at this. This is the pure CSS, which is good. and of which calling it this side is not very hard. So this is what I used. This is the name of my property. So when I come back here to my HTML, this is opening menu. When I come back to my HTML, let me try to find open menu, open the menu. Yeah, it's here. Wait. Yeah, this is the one here. I added. It's this. So I call the animation here, and then I add the other properties that lie along with it. So that is that. So to run, let me show you the simple application. To run this application, I remember I configured it from my JSON. So my JSON was like, uh, it works in a way that it deals with the input, then the output. So npx, this is node package executing what the tailwind. This is the input. The input is found in the source and input.css, which is here. Come to my source input.css. So everything is done with three, these three base files that help us. These three lines that help us to work hand in hand in CSS, in tailwind, because these ones carry great importance in our the tailwind application. So from there, when I come back here, so when I come back to this, after the input, the output is done under the build CSS and style sheet. So when I come here in build CSS and take of my style, which is this under build, below these are the things which are pre-generated from the other side after writing. So it gives you the real written information, what comes out. So let me try to run a little bit of it. So to run this system, I need to just come back here. Remember, I was using my uh, I'm going to use this tailwind to run it. So I'll come here and I say npm run tailwind. npm run tailwind. So this one here keeps on watching if I'm writing any CSS, anything that changes there from my UI. It just makes updates to the output, so that its information is done what is seen. Apparently it's still compiling. It's going to give me the results. So as it is compiling, let me run this using live server. Right click, open with live server. So this is what I was talking about. I liked this tailwind because you write faster CSS than writing every property, everything from scratch. So I've liked this as it is running right now. You look at it, it's pure responsive. It supports both all the devices of different screens. Then it's also responsive. Then it supports the dark and light theme. So first of all, let's navigate. When I click on uh, this is just a link, but this one returns you to this home page on my landing page. Or when I click on this our rockets, it takes you to this rockets. Then when I take you to testimonial, this is the testimonial section. Then when I click on contacts, it brings me to contacts and I have the footer. So when I check for the responsiveness at the moment, Let me change this screen. Let me change. Let me change this. Push it to the side. All right, let's go with this. So, let me. If I try to reduce or break the screen, so the nav bar will disappear. The nav bar will disappear, and the thing is going to become responsive. The media query will keep on working accordingly to the different sorts of the screen. Hope you're seeing from here. All right. So I also added some JavaScript that can add that small pop-up. Add that small pop-up. Hope you're seeing. So if I test some of the different devices that are here, let me go with this small screen. Hope you're seeing. It works 100% okay. It works 100% okay. So let me check. Let me go with the dark. Let me just test with the dark theme. So let me first go to my settings a little bit, and I try to go with color, change, remove my this, put it to the light theme. Hope you see this automatically works 100%. So meaning it moves according to the settings that are of the device. If there's devices in dark theme, it goes ahead to the dark theme. When the device is in the light mode theme, it goes to light. So when I click on this is the light theme of it, and of which I prefer the dark theme because of the eyes, to secure my eyes. So I'm going to keep on showing it. There's another thing I'm building apparently in tailwind CSS, but this one I'm building it from scratch without following anything like a video tutorial. So I want to come up with something to test my mind and say that everything that I'm running is apparently working and smoothly understanding the real code than copying and pasting. I don't want to put my mind into tutorial how to watch videos and try something, then later reach somewhere and you feel like you can't stand alone. So this is what I'm trying to fight. So apparently that I will show you tomorrow because still I've just begun on it. I've just begun on it. I've just begun on it. Yeah. But for my next tutorial, if I can show you on what I'm going to do next is uh, it's open. So my next tutorial, I want to do this. I want to replicate this, but writing it still in Tailwind CSS. Hope you're seeing. Yeah, this is everything possible. Everything is possible here. So I'm going to use Tailwind CSS to create a design. The same design I replicate this very website from the top up to bottom, and should be 100% responsive to support. This is a desktop view. This one is a desktop view. Then this is a mobile view, which I'm going to also work upon. And still, I'm going to share everything with you. So when I'm done, I'll share everything with you. Then I'll put another live tutorial video when I'm coding from scratch so that you can follow along. Where I can also learn the same thing. This is very simple and I will keep working upon it. So that's a simple thing I was trying to do. which is not hard for one to do. So when I go back to my dark mode, because I prefer dark mode, it automatically switches back to the dark mode, making the website look cool and effective. So this is not hard. All in all, I want to polish up so that I can recall those classes, those different attributes, and I understand this to understand also the syntax of tailwind CSS. That's all I had to show you for today. So tomorrow I'm going to show you the progress of what I'll be moving on. Thank you.